Hello and welcome to Universal Love Law. Um, I'm working on the positive traits for each zodiac sign, and so I did the negative traits, and I just have to give this disclaimer that this information you don't have to take as ultimate truth, and everyone does not always show positive traits. So just because I might be talking about all of these positive qualities, it does not mean that a person that is of this sign is possessing these positive traits. These Some of these traits have to be learned through trial and error and experiences in life. And so people that don't that might not really um, resonate with the negative traits, they might not resonate with the positive ones either. But that's because negative traits are usually created through trauma or being jaded in some sort, whereas the positive traits are usually developed through positive life experiences or positive role models and um, just being in tune with self. So, you know, to each its own, and to who it may apply, what applies, keep it. What doesn't, let it go. So I'm going to get into the Taurus energy. So first and foremost, the positive trait for Taurus is the bull, and it's the fixed earth. So whatever the Taurus's mind is fixated on or focused on, it will go after, and nothing can distract it because it's fixated. It's fixed in one space. It's stern. So Tauruses with that gift, right? They are very reliable people because usually they go after what they want, and they reap great benefits because these people also are able to work for the long haul. These people are very grounded when it comes to their work ethics or anything that they do. They're very mature in nature, very mature, even if they're very silly and funny, but they definitely get their business done, and they operate like that because they're fixed signs. So they need to feel grounded, and they need to feel as if they're going after something and creating this stability for themselves. They seek stability, right? So they seek security, and they're very independent. So there's some signs that are more dependent, codependent, whatever you would say. Whereas the Taurus people, or people that have sun, moon, and rising Taurus, usually they're very independent in nature, and they go after any source of work. They want it to be something that they can usually like retire from. These people think long term. They project their goals and their even relationships. Like these people project their um their benefits and reaping the benefits to be for the long haul. They don't want instant gratification, or they don't seek that. They don't live for that. They more so desire long term success, long term wealth, love for the long haul type of thing. So these people are very logical and practical and rational. So they make sense of things, usually for self. Um, they could be very introverted people operating based on their own needs. They have to get into their five senses, and they have to indulge into that. And so they're very self um, oriented, but they're very loyal. So anyone that they love or care for, they also want these people to have nice things too, like with them. So their logic and their rationality and their thinking process comes from a very stable, mature place, methodical, step. Um, Sorry guys. So yeah, these people. What was I talking about? Their logic. Oh yeah, so their mindset is usually very practical and very mature, right? So this is a good thing. They're very consistent. So these people in a positive light, they are usually you see them doing the same thing for a long periods of time. So these people are reliable for that as well. And they like a sense of order and routine and practicality, and they don't like change, and they don't like drastic things happening in their daily routines. They're very earthly in that sense. So they're routine based. And so this could be a very, very good thing because it can bring forth stability for the ones that they love. You know, these are dependable people ultimately. And they're very, very, very loyal and devoted to their family. Like there's a level of devotion that these people feel. They're doing it for their family. They're doing it for the loved ones because they want quality. These people appreciate quality lives, livelihood, right? So these people, another thing about them is they can be very faithful. When they find the one that they love, they can be very fixed on that partnership and that union and building a life for each other, building castles in the sky. They prefer to have a quality relationship that brings forth and yields in um, a lot of great benefits that the five senses can feel. So, like cars, homes, vacations, cruises, nice food. This is what they work for. So, yeah. So another thing is they're very protective. They are a bull and they are slow to anger, but once they're angry, everybody says this, but until you see it. Like these people have immense strength. They have strength that you wouldn't know, but it's a very in-depth thing for them. So don't go messing with someone that they love because they it's hard to stop them. And people are like, how? Because they're earth and they're so calm and quiet and cool and collective. Well, okay, don't go pushing their buttons and you will see. Determined. These people are very determined to accomplish their goals and to reap the benefits. Like that is a part of the goal. Like they don't just do it just to feel like they did it, like fire signs. You know, they want to be able to see a vision, go after it, and accomplish it. And you know, air signs are like, they want to be able to say they did it, whereas earth signs they want to be able to see the rewards, you know. So this is a part of how, you know, they feel successful. So they're determined, and part of their goal and their reward system is seeing the benefits and reaping the fruits of their labor. That's a very big part. So these people could be very positive in that, you know, sense. It's a positive and negative to everything. Of course, a person that's very rooted on their desires and accomplishing material wealth can be very detached, right? Or very no nonsense and miss out on the other qualities of life, being so focused and driven into the materialistic world. And they could become superficial and materialistic, valuing others based on what they have. So it's very important to have a balance in that. So these people, yeah, they're goal orientated. They give security to everyone that they love, appreciate, and value. Because remember, they do deal with Venus. They co-rule Venus with Libra. So they're in relationships. They're very affectionate. They are Earth signs. So a positive quality about these are they like to please their partners. Very touchy, very feely, very in tune with the senses, the five senses, right? Ooh, it's giving me vibes. You guys, you Taurus people. And they are very, very spiritual and creative. The thing about the Taurus energy people don't really know is it rules the ability to be in the now. It rules the ability to embody groundedness. It's kind of like that Virgo energy where they're like meditation, where they're into the moment of time, not thinking about next week or thinking about last week, right? Living in the future or the past. These people are able to really be in tune with the now and feel on a very deep level. So with that comes a very strong creativity. They're able to tap into that world, if that makes sense. So these people are very spiritual, they just know things, their wisdom, their ability to be in tune with the earth and being grounded. When I say the earth, I'm not just talking about plants and trees, which that helps them, of course, but people, intentions, motivations. They can be very in tune with that, and they can creatively tap into expressing that, and understanding why people do things. Yeah. So that is Taurus. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.